Welcome to the module demonstration for the time tracking system or the time set of GRCPerfect. Some of the key features of the time set module of GRCPerfect are: 1. It can work as a standalone module, or it can work in conjunction with the schedule module. There is two-way integration between schedule and time set. Uh, Activities flow from schedule module to time set, and the actual efforts captured in time set flows back to the schedule module. It has provision for approval or rejection of time sets. It also has provision for capturing data from two perspectives, that is, one from a billing perspective and one from a metrics perspective. In many organizations, this becomes a critical requirement because the time set data is also used for billing purpose, and there is inherently a conflict between capturing data for metrics purpose versus capturing data for billing purpose. So let me start demonstrating the product by allocating a task to a member and seeing how it flows down. So for example, we have a project called GRCPerfect report development, in which we have one team member called Pardeep. So first let me assign a task to Pardeep in the task planning module or the schedule module. So for example, this task is develop low level design, and it is supposed to start on 1st of August, go till 31st of August, and the resource name is Pardeep. So we assign it to Pardeep and close this. So now the task has been assigned to Pardeep, and this should reflect in his time sheet. So we log in as Pardeep, and let's see if the task has been flown in or not. So once we go to the employee module, which is self-service, there is a module called time set, in which all the planned tasks for the project will come. So since Pardeep has been assigned to many projects, all the project names come here. But please see that this system allows multiple project time set to be captured together. So I'm going to the previous week and saying GRCPerfect report development. So these are the two tasks which has been assigned to Pardeep. So for development LLV, I put activity code as coding, and I say percentage complete is only 10. The Pardeep replies that he would take 80 more hours to complete the task. So I put 80 hours, and then he has spent 6 hours on Monday, then 7 hours on Tuesday, 7 hours on Wednesday, 7 hours on Thursday, and Friday he was on leave. So we save this. Now the data is saved. Suppose Friday was a leave for Pardeep, which is not a planned activity. So for that, what we need to do is we need to create an unplanned task, and here I can indicate the unplanned task as leave. Unplanned task as leave, and say he was on leave for 6th August, 9 hours, and save. Now the work which has been reported by Pardeep is captured, and we will submit this time sheet for approval purpose. So it just gives a message saying that the time sheet cannot be edited once you submit. So we say yes, and here we get a message saying that system is unable to send notification mail unless the mail server is configured. The system will find it problematic to send mail. So we do that, and now let's go back to the project manager menu and see if this time set has come for approval or not. So we go to the project management menu, and Ellen Mishra has been defined as the project manager for that. So there is a module called approve time sheet. So once we come to approve time sheet, there are so many time sheets which have come for approval. So let me take employee ID 004, which is Pardeep's employee ID. So if you see, one second, yeah, let's go to the next page. Yeah, see, you see GRC Perfect report development. He has submitted for 31 July to 6th August. For example, if we would like to reject it, we can click the button called reject and it will get rejected and Pardeep will be able to edit it. We can approve, or we also can edit the timesheet. What editing means is, suppose for example, um, from a billing perspective, even if the person has spent 6 hours, we would like to bill the client for 8 hours. So the project manager can modify the times as 8 hours, 8 hours. And of course, Friday being a holiday, he can't take that. And he can save this, and the tool will capture two kinds of data, which means the tool would capture uh, the data for metrics purpose and the data for time set purpose. So now if we go back to our schedule module, uh, we will see that whatever data has been entered by Pardeep, effort data, that automatically flows into the schedule module. So we had entered 10 hours of data, and the project manager made it as 32 hours of actual effort. So that also has flown into the project. So these are the main features of the time set module.